I'm so glad y'all are here. You know, I was thinking, I love making fascinators, and a lot of the fascinators I see have flowers or bows on them. I'm not necessarily a flower and bow person. And, I once heard someone say a lot of times you really can't make things always for yourself. You have to make things for what your customer wants, your client wants. Okay, if they ask me for it, okay. But if I have to come up with a design on my own, I usually don't include those things. So, in coming up with this particular hat fascinator, I said to myself, a lot of these fascinators resemble maybe the neighborhoods that the women grew up in, right? So if you have ladies who do tea at high noon or garden parties, tea parties, there's a lot of lace and flowers and so on and so forth, right? That may resemble their environment. I didn't grow up around a lot of frills. I'm originally from the BX. I'm from the Bronx. And around me was a lot of bricks, pigeons. Okay. All right. So I said, well, what if my fascinator resembled my hood? And so I got this felt fabric and it has brick designs. It resembles the buildings I grew up in, the PJs. Right? So we have one that's kind of like orange brick. We have one that's kind of like red and black brick. And we have another one that's kind of like gray brick. Okay? So all of those brick colors were in my neighborhood for sure. Um, and I got found a pigeon. Listen, y'all think when Cardi started doing the, what that sound is? That's what this pigeon sound like in New York. I'm not in no way calling my girl a pigeon. I'm just saying we're influenced by our environment. So why not make a hat also that resembles my environment? So let's get down to it. We are going to make a New York BX Fascinator. All right. So let's do it, guys. All right. Let me lower this a bit. Okay. Now I have some round fascinators. I have gray, I have brown, and I have red. I just don't know which brick color to use with this pigeon. So let me put the felt up against the pigeon and see what works best. That red kind of plays off of the red on the pigeon's coat, right? Yeah, it's either the gray or the red. I could do both. All right, so the fabric adhesive, the one that has to sit and cure, did not work on the felt fabric, but the hot glue did. I tell you, if in doubt, that hot glue works every time. It really does. All right, so I'm cutting a circle to go around my cinnamon. I'm doing it about 1 inch longer than the gray one because I I already tested out the gray circle, and it was about 1/2 inch to 1 inch too small. So I'm making up for that length and just cutting it about 1/2 inch to 1 inch over the size that it is. And hopefully this will work. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do next is we're going to use the brown. Yeah. And before I put this on, I'm going to attach the hat band fascinator that's going to hold this. And this is a dark brown elastic hat band. We're going to put this in first. First one you can put in anywhere. Once it catches, now I'm just going to hold it across and put it in right here. Okay. All right. So once that's on, now I'm going to put, you know what, I could easily just put, I could easily just put hot glue on the grass grain ribbon that's around the cinemae. I have a short plug, so I'm gonna unplug this hot glue gun, put it around here fast, and if you know what I know, hot glue gun, the glue dries pretty quickly. And can I tell you, this glue gun, not all glue guns are created equal. This glue gun has a thick circle. So it spits out a lot of hot glue. So I'm going to try to move quickly here. Okay. Making sure that this, okay. Okay, good. All right, that went better than the first time that I tried it. Okay. So instead of trying to flap over all that material, I'm going to cut some more. Let me plug this short cord glue gun back in. Let that heat up a little bit while we cut a little bit more excess. So this is perfect. This amount of length. So this is like perfectly 1 inch. You see how it gets much thicker? So I'm going to start cutting This is really where the thicker part is. Yeah. The less fabric I have to pin down, the less bumps and so forth. Okay, that looks a little bit more even. In diameter. Looks like a perfect pie. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to put the hot glue gun around the trimming on the inside. I did it on the outside. And when I get to these elastic bands, I'm going to cut a little tiny slit so that it can, be adjusted easily. So I'm going to grab my hot glue gun. We got to work fast with this. You know what? I'm going to do half and half. I'm working fast here. See, I told you. I tell you, that hot glue gun dries so quickly. Like, as soon as it touches my skin, it's dry. Okay. Didn't want pie crust on my hands. Okay. Comes with the job. All right. So all right. Cut a little sliver right here. Tiny. Uh-oh. Let's see. Guess we'll do these in 3 parts. Where's my little sliver? I lost it. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Okay. We're getting it. We're getting it. Okay. Now, okay. I think we got it, guys. I think that's it. I think that's it. Cutting a little tiny slit here. My elastic band. Okay. 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 Whew. That glue is no joke. takes over. Okay. All right. All right, I'm gonna warm up the glue gun one last time and get any pieces that are too bubbly. Let's see. We created slits so that our elastic band can be flexible on the head. Okay. Okay, I think this is, yeah. Okay. Because looking at it from here, you can kind of see what bubbles up as well. So I'm gonna make sure I smooth it from looking at it from the top, because this is what you're ultimately going to see. Yeah. Look at that. Okay. It's not going to be a perfect Fascinator, because remember, it's resembling our city, New York City, which is not perfect. It's gritty. So, all right. I'm going to smooth it from this side. Just getting all of the parts that are sticking up. Okay, this is really, and whatever is kind of, you know, an imperfection, you know, that's where we're going to position our pigeon or our feathers to kind of cover over that. Okay. Okay. All right. So I believe we pressed it down enough, right? Yeah. Okay, now to get all of the glue off of my hands. Okay. So now we have, I'm gonna plug the glue gun back in. The pigeon, I don't know, I don't think I want it to sit on the top of the head. Huh. That would be great if it would point down, because you normally see pigeons eating like this, right? So we could have it stand over the part where the little bubble is. That's how I want. That's how you see the pigeons in the city. They are busy eating, okay? They are busy eating, but I don't want anyone to think that this is falling over. It may have to be like this, but oh, can I do the feet underneath here? And that way it looks like it's eating more. I don't want that to catch on somebody's hair. You see that? I put the feet underneath, so it looks like the pigeon is, I actually like that better, right? Then on top, seeing the feet, kind of hide the feet underneath. That's gonna work. Okay. Let's pick our feathers. I had a couple. Okay, this one's out. That's too brown. There's some that have red in them that kind of go. And I would keep it simple. I wouldn't do any more than two feathers. Red tip feather, maybe. Okay, that's one possibility. We have two more. We have blue. Blue kind of goes with what's going on with the bird, but I don't know. I think it's almost too pretty. No, I don't think the blue feather goes. No. And then one more, we have white. This feather has a little blue in it. Can't see it so much. Or was it this one? Oh yeah, this one has a little blue in it. That almost looks exactly like the bird's feathers a little bit, but looking at it against the red, I don't know. What do you guys think? No, I'm gonna stick with the first one, the red tipped feather. I think that to me just works best. Yeah. I'm gonna do two of those. Yeah, I think that works with the brick. It works with a little bit of the red that's around the pigeon's neck. And let me see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the hot glue on its, its chest, under its like belly kind of, and on the feet. And kind of put it underneath there. Yeah, I think it looks best like that. Okay. Well, actually, let me see. I think I should put the glue on the feather on the bird first. Oh, I see. Okay. So I'll put the adhesive. Okay. Let's see. Let's put it on the bird first. This is the last time y'all have to see me leaning over. Okay. I'll put it a little bit on the bird's feet here. wow. That wasn't so easy. Huh. Okay. One more. Wow. That hot glue is no joke. Uh-oh. I didn't want it this side. I wanted the red feather side. Aye. Okay. Okay. Huh. We can do it. Come on. We can do it. Whew. Who would have thought this would have been difficult? Okay. Sometimes, boy. Okay. I think see a little bit of the feather. Okay. Okay. I think we got this as best we could. Maybe, I don't know. Just trying to situate these feathers now. Wow. That bird stuck. You hear me? Once I put that on there, it stuck. Yeah, guys, I think we got it. I think we got it. Shine the light on her. Shine the light on her. I just wanted to come back and show you the finished look. Takes on a different meaning when you put in the styrofoam head. Put it on the styrofoam head. You can see what it's going to look like. And here's the hat band that holds it all together. And you know, depending on how you wear your hair, this can really look invisible. It doesn't even have to show that way. You can just kind of blend it in with the hair that you slick back in your ponytail or your low chignon. Yeah, I like her. I'm calling her New York State of Mind Fascinator. Yeah, inspired by the BX. All right, guys, have fun. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you next week.